Hey y'all, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. 12 days of beauty. We're still at it again. So with the year wrapping up, coming to a close, I figured I would share with you the products that I feel are the most overrated and underrated of 2017. Let's get into it, starting with products that I feel like are underrated. Have my little list here. First thing on my list, this is a product that I don't think is very popular in the woman of color arena, just simply because I think a lot of us probably think it won't work on us. Disclaimer, I will say, if you are deeper than me, this might not work out that great for you, but if you are my shade or lighter, this will definitely work for you. I just want to share it with you guys because I picked it up last week and I've been using it for a week straight. So this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit in Tan to Deep. I know what you're thinking, from tan to deep, that's not going to do anything for you. Open it up. Yeah, it doesn't look very brown girl friendly at all. It's like, that's not gonna work. This is currently on sale, half off at Ulta, so I was kind of like, well, I'll try it out. So this shade right here, this is what I've been using for my contour. I am not a fan of contour. I prefer more of a bronzer, but what's going on is right now, like, I feel like all of my bronzers are too red for me because I don't have my summer color, but I don't like a strong, super cool tone contour. So I just happened to swatch this one in Ulta and I was like, oh my god, that works. So this is what I have on my skin right now. I feel like in person it looks great, in camera it doesn't look bad, it's not too warm, it's not too cool, and it actually sculpts my face out. And I have it on my nose too because I typically don't do too much nose contouring, but I just really want to put it to the test and see what it was like, and it worked really good. So this is the deepest shade in this contour kit. Again, like I said, if you are deeper than me, then this might not work for you, but if you are my shade or lighter, this will definitely work. And then I use this shade here in the center to highlight the center of my nose, a little bit under the eye area, and I was impressed. So this is definitely underrated as far as women of color goes. But speaking of contouring, this is a palette that I feel like no one talks about. This is another palette that I like. This is the Urban Decay Naked Shapeshifter. I've done a review on it. I've talked about it. This is great because it is consumer friendly. I feel like sometimes these contour kits can come out and they can give you too much. You're not going to use every single color. This hits the mark because what it does is that too much light on me here? Okay, it gives you the cream. So you have your contour shade here, you have a shade here to correct, you have these two shades to highlight, and you have another brightening shade here. So all that perfect. On the flip side, they give you the powder. You have two options for contour: highlighting, setting up under the eyes, and then this really pretty shimmery pinky tone gold highlighter. The deepest shade in here is actually too deep for me. So again, if you are deeper than me, this will contour you perfectly. This even here, the lighter contour shade sometimes can be a little bit too much for me. So if you are deeper than me and you're looking for a contour shade that works for you, this is really great. In 2018, which is really weird, I plan on trying the Beauty Bakery palette because I heard, who was it? Because Jackie Anna said it's like the shade and light for brown girls. So I'm kind of like, let's get it. I need that. So you guys will see that coming soon. Next product, I know a lot of people don't like her. I don't care for her lip products or her first palette, or no, second palette, Burgundy. However, these two palettes here, the Kylie Cosmetics, so Royal Peach, this is practically what I used all spring and summer long. I love this palette and I'm going to use it again all spring and summer long. This is dope. This came out last spring, and then this is her most recent eyeshadow palette, well, before the Christmas collection, the purple palette. No one talks about this. This is a dope palette. Recently here, I've been venturing off into new things, so trying more purple, which I'm not a purple person, and going more cool tone, and I really like it. This is hands down probably the best purple palette that I've actually seen on the market, so I like it. It's bomb. The shadows work great. I'm in love with them. I love concealers. I'm obsessed with concealers. I'm just like, yes, a concealer girl. This product, it snuck up on me. Why are you guys barking? Hush. Sorry, dogs. this just kind of snuck up on me. This is the Maybelline Dream Highlighting Pen. Okay, this is so bomb. If you like that super fleeky, bright under eye area, this is the jam. This is so pretty. You just twist it up. It's drugstore. It highlights, it conceals. Like, this will get your life. So if you have not tried this, try it out. I have never heard anyone talk about this, so I'm kind of like, hello. Anybody else out there? Like, have y'all? Yes, no? Ulta, drugstore price. Yes, get it. Bomb. Another product that I feel is underrated is the Tarte Color Splash lipstick in the shade Boardwalk. This is the most gorgeous brown tone nude lippy. I love brown lipsticks. They're one of my favorites, and this one is really, really good. It is a little bit on the pricier side. I believe it's $21, but the formula for this, it's like if I want to wear something that's just really, really comfortable to get me through the day, this is it. It's super comfortable, it's hydrating, and the color payoff is really, really pretty. So this is definitely worth you guys checking out. And then another product that I feel like is underrated, again, this isn't a new product, but I feel like this is something that a lot of us are scared of: blush. Okay, especially for us women of color. Sometimes blush can get a little scary. If you are someone who wants to kind of venture over into blush, but you're scared and you're not really sure where to start, go pick up the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Sun Power. This is so pretty. I use this all summer long, all year long. This is going to give you just like the softest touch of color to your face, and it's not super shimmery either. That's one thing that I like about it. I don't go for the whole shimmery chunky blush because I do have texture skin, but this does not highlight any of my texture. It is kind of that baked formula, but it looks so pretty on the skin, and it's nice and subtle, and it's just enough to warm up your skin. So if you want to try a blush, check it out. And then for mascara, again, I never hear anyone talk about this. I've been talking about this for, I believe, almost 2 years now. This is the Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. I know. Why do we want to be bougie and pay a lot of money for mascara? I didn't want to either. It just kind of happened on accident, so here we are. I've been using this for 2 years, and I love it. If you can, get your hands on the sample size. I highly recommend that you do, because this is great. It's not going, I feel like this, no mascara is going to give you length if you already don't naturally have length. So if you're looking for that mascara that's going to elongate your eyelashes, put some falsies on, okay? But for me, I like for my lashes to look nice and thick and chunky. This is it. It just kind of makes them look nice and full, and this is really, really good. And then for a skincare product, this is something else that kind of snuck up on me too. I talked about this in my drugstore favorites, but this is by the brand called Tree Hut Skincare. It's their Hydrating Overnight Mask. I like this just simply because it's perfect for the wintertime. You know, we have to hydrate a little bit more. Even if you are oily, you still gotta hydrate the skin. I love this because it is a gel formula. So I put it on my face, and it just sinks right in and gone, just like that. And in the morning, I wake up, my skin feels nice and hydrated. It doesn't have a horrible smell to it. Once I put it on, I honestly don't even smell it anymore. So this is really, really good. And that's it for my underrated products. It's a short list. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I tried to pick up products that I love, but I never hear anybody talk about, and I feel like I don't ever really hear or see those anywhere. Yeah. All right. Moving on to overrated products. We're gonna go ahead and start off with this one, because out of all of these, this is the only product that I have. So I've been using this Farsali Unicorn Essence for a month now. I don't know what it does. I'm still waiting. I used it today. I've been using it as a makeup primer. I used it today. I have not seen a wow factor. I don't understand what it is that this is supposed to do. I think this is just one of those super, super bougie luxury mental things. I don't know. Then I thought maybe it's because I have oily skin that I don't notice anything. I have oily skin. I live in the South. Like, I don't know. But if you have this, I am so glad I didn't invest and get the big one. I got the tiny one for 20 bucks. But if you have this and you use it, can you please tell me what the benefits are? Because I don't notice anything as far as my makeup going on better, staying on better, making my makeup overall just looking amazing. I feel like it looks the same. So if you know what the hype is about that, do me a favor, drop it down below. I'd appreciate it. Tarte Shape Tape. I have bought this twice this year. Bought it the first time, used it, cool. And then as the weeks kind of went on, I was kind of like, oh wait, no, this isn't working for me anymore. I felt like it was just kind of like really drying and cakey. And I've heard a couple of other people on YouTube say the same thing. So that lets me know that I'm not crazy, because it was fine. Then all of a sudden, it wasn't fine anymore. So because I was so in denial, I recently purchased it again, tried it out again. No, so I went ahead and took it back because I don't get what all the hype is about. I don't really care for a full coverage foundation. However, a full coverage concealer, like the one that I have on today, this is the Urban Decay All Nighter. And I don't know what it is about that one, but I just felt like it was just, it got cakey. It creased. I don't know. It just didn't work out for me. Did not work out for me. Something else that I felt like is overrated, and this isn't that it is a bad product, it just doesn't make any sense to purchase it. I did a review on it, the MAC Next to Nothing. I feel like when it first came out, everyone was talking about it. I was talking about it. I was like, oh yeah, okay, cool. And then it just kind of died down. It's not a bad product, but the reason why I think it's overrated is because if you're going to spend, this is just my opinion, if you're going to spend $34 on a face product, let it be like cosmetics as far as foundation, you better have some kind of coverage. That gives you no coverage whatsoever. So I'm kind of like, that was really, really stupid. You just paid $34 for nothing. That's why that's overrated to me. So I actually ended up giving it to my cousin because she doesn't wear a lot of face makeup. I was like, you know what, girl? You can have it. Congratulations. Another product that's on my list for overrated, the Morphe 35R. Oh, this is one of those social media. Oh my gosh, I'm so sore. I'm so sore. I'm so sore. I did burpees and deadlifts last night, and I'm like, feeling it today. Anywho, Morphe 35R, social media made me buy it. I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I need it, give it to me. I bought it, and I'm kind of like, it's a pretty palette, but it is legit the most basic palette I've ever seen in my life. Once I kind of opened it and got my hands on it, I was like, I legit already have all these shades. I have the Morphe 35F, Fall Into Frost, and I have a crap ton of other eyeshadows, and there was just really no need for me to have that, so I gave it to a client. Another eyeshadow that was so overrated and disappointing to me, the NYX In Your Element, the Fire palette. I did a tutorial with it, and the crazy thing about that is I love the eye look, but just the formulation of it all, the price of it all, I'm just kind of like, this is not, it's not a good palette. Like it just, I think the thing that got me was, wow, this is $30 and they have other palettes in the NYX eyeshadow line that are way better than this. They perform better and they're not $30. Like, I was just kind of taken back by that. It was not worth it. I ended up giving that away too because yeah, it just wasn't worth it. And then my last overrated product for me, did a review on this and I returned this bad boy, the Tarte Toasted. I had so much hope for this palette, so many high hopes. I was like, oh my gosh, I love the other two Tarte lip palettes. This is gonna be bomb. We'll have a nice little trio, nice little family. I can use it on my clients. It'll be good. That thing was so powdery. It was just like you put it on and it would literally blend out to nothing. I saw one girl on YouTube, she did a review on it, and I thought, wow, she's being very dramatic. Like it's not that serious. She wasn't being dramatic. It's just not. It's not a good. Overrated. Not a good palette. Alright guys, so that is going to wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down below some products that you feel are overrated and underrated of 2017, and I will see you in the next video tomorrow. Bye.